Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Iktg Tarot. My name is Marcellus. For those that have never been to my channel, I do a general energy reading. I start off with a oracle card, a spirit oracle animal card that represents the overall overall energy, I should say. Then I move to the tarot, which is a 5-card spread. Those positions are as follows. The first is the past. The second is the present. The third is the mutual energy between you and the other person or the situation, as it were. The fourth position is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. We will then move to clarifying some of those positions as needed. Remember that tarot is just energy, so do not assign a gender to, I could say, he or she, but it's just masculine or feminine energy. It is just fluid. As we move through it or whatever, and we get to the clarifying cards or whatever, sometimes the story becomes more clear. And then that's just how tarot works, but it is fluid and it is timeless. The song that you hear in the background is part of how I channel some of my messages from Spirit to you. And it's just one of the things that I do. So I meditate in the energy of the collective, and then I kind of get a melody or a hook, or sometimes an entire song that comes out. And I go from there as far as the readings go. But it is just another way that I channel some energy and deliver messages to you. So we're going to start with and if you would like to see like that whole process or whatever of making those songs or whatever, or the how the energy flows through me or whatever, there be some information in the description box to follow me on like YouTube, other social media platforms, to just see how that comes about. We'll keep going. I didn't really ask a question. If it meant to come out, it'll come out again. Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Taurus for this current time period, this current timeline. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Taurus for this current time period. Show me the card that best represents the energy for the star sign Taurus. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Taurus for this current timeline. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Taurus. Show me the card that best represents the star sign Taurus for this current timeline. If you like the song, or that doesn't want to go back in, press the like button, share, subscribe. It'd be fantastic. So what we have here is the whale. Whale's spirit card. And what I'm feeling from this, and that's the alchemical sign for water, Taurus. What I'm feeling from this is, I think you're coming out of perhaps a depressed or a very deep emotional state, and you're moving toward, coming up and out and moving toward a more joyous, abundant time in your life. I think you take on a lot, and I think you take it on in a way where you feel like it's needed for you to take on, so much. And you're coming to the realization that you need to lighten the load. And I think that's what this surfacing, what is surfacing. I think that's what happened with this full moon cycle, is you're realizing I don't need to take on so many responsibilities. Like I can either delegate those responsibilities to someone else, or just not take on too much, so much. That's what I'm getting from that energy intuitively. But let's read in the book what whale stands for. Let's see. Frog. No. We'll get there. I know it's in here somewhere. Dolphin. Whale. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. Now, that's kind of like the opposite of what I was feeling from the card. So perhaps it is out of balance because it says heavy slips into old story. So perhaps some of you may be out of balance with that energy as far as what I'm picking up from the collective of Tauruses that I'm picking up on. However, that energy can be transmuted into a positive light versus for what I'm saying and to what I was reading. So let's see, we'll shuffle this 3 times and we'll see if the tarot coincides with either of the energies, either light or shadow of the whale. But again, you're capable of handling a lot, diving deeper, taking on a lot, but perhaps it's not necessary at this current time period, from what I'm picking up intuitively. But you are clearly able to do it, I guess. I mean, as the energy so states, perhaps some confidence needs to be reintegrated into your energetic field, Taurus. So in the past, the present, the mutual, the future, most likely outcome, and the energy at the bottom of the deck. So let's read. Let's see what we got here. So this is the story I get from this. In the past position, we have the card of judgment. So there was a judgment call that happened upon I feel like a relationship, or it could be a work situation as well, where you felt like, okay, this is not something that I want to do anymore. This is something that doesn't align with me anymore. And so therefore I'm not going to participate in it anymore. And a judgment call was made. The horn was blown either by the divine or by yourself energetically. From that to the present energy, we have this 4 of Pentacles. You're guarded. This 4 of Pentacles energy, albeit stable and very much your element, that of Earth, Taurus, or Virgo or Capricorn. This energy is withholding, holding back, miserly, being frugal in a way, or just simply guarding, that would be all related to 3D, of course. But then as far as like a spiritual way, it is guarding your heart, not allowing those to get close to you, putting up a barrier, a wall per se. And so the mutual energy is the only reverse card that is in this story, and that's the moon in reverse. So it's letting go of an illusion, no longer being under an illusion. And perhaps this full moon cycle, we have the moon here, will allow you to release that, like no longer in a illusion or a state perhaps of delusion or whatever, where you thought something was different than what it was, like you're needing to release it. Perhaps that present energy of that 4 of Pentacles is actually needing to release. We need to get that in the reverse, and in doing so, we go to the future position and we get victory. This is the Six of Wands, Leo energy. This energy is, just that victory, celebration. This is a success, being successful, looked at as a successful person, or looking at the situation in that regard, being highly favored. And that would be the energy probably of letting go of that, those viewpoints or those things that don't necessarily, too much, handling or taking on too much. And so the most likely outcome from that transition is we go from a 6 to an 8 of Wands. This is like communication, travel. So perhaps travel is involved. This is also like the arrows of love, but this is like 8s are like an infinite energy, knowing that like 8s are represent like abundance. It also, like it's fast movement. It's no longer being stagnant or in that holding back or that reserved type of feeling, and moving faster with desire and passion toward what is truly aligning with your spirit. At the bottom of the deck, we have like Queen of Swords. So yeah, you're very much cutting out anything that does not serve you, getting rid of it, not allowing that to, be in your energetic field. And so the cards that I used for that tarot was Cyril Marchetti's The Gilded Tarot. But what we're going to use for some clarification is the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. Now, I want to clarify, one, the Four of Pentacles in this present position. Why are we holding on so tightly to someone or something or a view of sorts? So let's do this Four of Pentacles first. Four of Pentacles for the star sign. Clarify for the star sign Taurus. The current timeline. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. I feel I need to get. I'm not telling me to stop just yet. This Four of Pentacles energy, this guarded energy. Stop there. I'm gonna do 3 cards on that. Page of Pentacles, Death in Reverse, Knight of Wands. So yeah, you have here a new way, an opportunity, something approaching. This is like learning, a new learned thing. This is Page of Pentacles energy, Earth energy. We have the Death card in reverse, so situation not being transformed into what the Knight of Wands energy. So it's moving quickly toward like getting. So that's probably why that present is like that, because you need to move in more of this fire energy to get to the Six of Wands. This Wands type of energy. And transform it. Turn this. Let's transmute, alchemize this energy and and change it into this fiery type of energy, because we have this new learned thing, this epiphany, this message that has come to you probably intuitively or perhaps in this reading right now. I don't know. To transmute it. Let's look at this emotional state, because we have wands, we have 2 major arcana, and one of them being in reverse. So let's see, one of them, representing the emotional capacity, Taurus. So let's look why this moon is in reverse. Why are these emotions? Why are you this letting go, you or the other person, of these illusions? Letting what was done in the dark come to the light. I don't know why I just got that, but that's what I just heard. I think we'll stop right there and put 3 on this moon for the mutual energy. Again, this judgment in reverse. So we have judgment in reverse, and we have all 3 major arcana, and the 4th being the one that we're clarifying. So we have judgment in reverse, okay? Knowing that it already has been made, okay? Because that was the past energy, so, And then we have the Empress, this abundant energy. This is actually your part of your energy or whatever. This is Libra and Taurus. This is Venusian energy. This is abundance, birthing something new and needing to use your intuition, needing to be intuitively guided. Like you're getting the hits. That's what this is right here. This High Priestess card, which is coincidentally Pisces energy as well as this moon. But you're receiving it, and you just need to move forward. Know and trust your intuition. You need to trust it, I should say, is what you need to do. So to get to this victorious state that is in your future, for sure, as long as we embrace like this, fiery energy, this passion of wanting to change the stagnancy that's happening, to let go of all these things that are weighing you down. Because the Knight of Wands energy, or just fire energy in itself, is very self-assured, very passionate, but it's light. It's light. It's not, they don't have like a lot of things. And when I say they, I'm just talking about energetically. There's not a lot of things burdening, holding them down like these, it's not like a lot of baggage. It's releasing, letting go of that baggage, knowing that the future is brighter. And it is, because I see it right here in the story. It is brighter, letting that go, just, moving forward, focusing more on the present, but also understanding that the future is brighter, is basically what I get from the story, Taurus. If this does resonate with you, there'll be information for a personal reading. We can go super into depth because this is pretty cool. What I'm seeing here is like you being, because we have this watery element with the general overall energy, and you being an earth sign, those things marry those two elements marry very well together, water and earth, and just needing to understand that you can embrace the others as well. You can embrace this fiery energy, and ultimately it results into you having like stronger boundaries, stronger sense of self, knowing what you can take on and what is not necessary, cutting out what is unnecessary. And so you get to that air element as well, and it's balance. It's basically what I see, like a balanced outcome for generally speaking, to everyone. Obviously, we do a personal reading, it would be much more in depth and from a personal standpoint. But yeah, that's fantastic, and I like it. I like the transition of energies, and that everything is present here, all 4 elements, balanced. Like that indeed, definitely balanced. I like that. I'll write that down perhaps, and we'll use that in the title. So, until we meet again, Taurus, love, light, namaste.